Hi guys, Jane here. This is my performance example of Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson. It's from the Rock School Grade 2 2024 syllabus for electric guitar. Now this is a fun song to play and it starts off with some two-note chords. Unfortunately, there's no metronome for the unaccompanied intro, which is a concern that has been raised with the Rock School, and hopefully they'll add a track with the metronome guide in soon. Now this makes the first two bars really hard to keep in time, and I would suggest that you tap your foot along with the counting and then continue that until the intro, for the rest of the intro, until the band comes in. It takes some time to get this right, so don't worry if you get annoyed with yourself at first. Sometimes you might be a little bit slow, sometimes you might be a little bit fast to begin with. Don't worry about it. Also, watch out for a couple of tricky manoeuvres in that part where you're going to be changing chord and it's not going to be on the beat, so watch out for that. We also have some power chords and some full chords going on. The tricky part in this bit is going to be when you've got the muted or the Z chords and changing back into the full chords after it. The Z chords are in bar 32, so I want you to watch out for that. The last thing to think about is the dal segno al coda. So when you get to bar 38, you need to go back to bar 17, and then when you get to the end of bar 24, you need to jump to the coda at the end. Now one last thing to note is that I am using a drive pedal in section B until the end. Now this isn't needed for this grade, but if you have a drive pedal or your amp has got a pedal, I'd suggest giving it a go. It's a really good thing to get used to early on. Get your feet used to doing things, because you'll be doing it eventually anyway, and we want to get you tap dancing on those pedals, because when you've got changes in sounds, it just makes everything so much fun. Anyway, I hope you enjoy.
Since You've Been Gone. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I hope you found this video useful. If there are any songs from the Rock School syllabus that you'd like me to record for you, let me know and I'll see what I can do. Any other suggestions are also welcome. Now, if you haven't already got the book, there's a link in the description below for you to go and buy it. It gives a little kickback to me and helps me keep making these videos. Well then, get on with it. It's time to start polishing those guitar skills. I mean, they don't get shiny by themselves, do they?